Yes, today we are continuing the journey to harmonizing our lives, and today's all about the third string, the G string, growing more harmonious relationships. You know, relationships is one of those facets that can mirror back so much about ourselves, that can mirror back so many things that it's almost like revealing to ourselves what it is that we need to heal, what it is that we need to resolve, what it is that we need to transcend. So today, what I wanted to do is help you to tune this facet of your life so that you can grow more harmonious relationships in your life. Now, the question always arises, how do I know when I'm out of tune? Well, how are your relationships? How are your relationships with your family? How are your relationships with your significant other? How are your relationships with your children, with the people that you work with? When we're out of tune, those relationships are going to be disharmonious. Maybe you're in a relationship with a significant other that doesn't support you in being your authentic self and being your magnificent self. Perhaps maybe being manipulative or controlling and not allowing you to shine. That would be an excellent example. Maybe your children don't really want to hang out with you anymore. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to share with you because maybe they have resentments over things that have happened in the past. Completely possible. Maybe you have this issue where no matter who you date, the same jerk shows up. The same knucklehead appears. No matter what you do outside of yourself, you can't seem to create a healthy, loving, vibrant, and supportive relationship. And the thing is that we have all been taught to do things out here. Join that dating app, do this workshop, get all this stuff out here, wear more sexy clothing or whatever it might be. You can't change it that way. And that opens us up to where we can truly take a powerful step to transforming our relationships. And that's by transforming the relationship you have with the person you see in the mirror. When was the last time you looked in your reflection and say, you know what? I love you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate your gift and talents. I appreciate your ability to, do the things that you do in your business, in your life, in your relationships, in your family. When was the last time you were in gratitude for that? When was the last time you actually loved yourself and generated this energy of self-love? See, most of us go through life, we have a tendency to be very tough on ourselves. Very, oh my gosh, it's not good enough. You know better. You're not smart enough. You're not confident enough. You're not deserving enough. And we struggle in that relationship with our own selves. Well, the key to transforming any relationship in your life is the key to you transforming the relationship with your own self. And the frequency that is masterfully powerful in lifting us up, lifting us above the volatile relationships we might be experiencing in our lives, is that of self-love. Are you willing, in all of your power, in all of your magnificence, willing to set the intention to love yourself more? This is an ever-expansive frequency. You can never say, oh, I love myself to the fullest ability. There's no more to expand into. Not the case. Like the universe, we're in a constantly expansive mode, and self-love is never done expanding. So this is an energy we want to build within ourselves. One of the challenges that we have in doing that is that we wait for something out here to happen, perhaps maybe to feel this feeling of self-love, to love ourselves more. I'll love myself more when I earn this amount of money. I'll love myself more when I create this relationship. I'll love myself more when people treat me a certain way or say certain things. That's backwards. What we want to do is generate this energy or this state of being within our own selves and to radiate it through every cell, every fiber of our being, to put it out into the universe. And once again, that field of energy is going to mirror back different things in your relationship. All disharmony that shows up in your relationship is always an opportunity to look within, to look to see what needs to be healed, to look to see what needs to be released and dissipated, to look to see what needs to be embodied. And one of the most powerful things that you can embody is self-love. So with that being said, let's take some nice deep breaths. Let's breathe in. the notes of self-love, setting the intention to love ourselves more. Breathing in the notes. Right into the heart space. When was the last time you really felt loved? Can you connect to that energy, that frequency, that feeling? And just breathe it in. Take another deep breath. The key to restoring harmony is self-love. So just take a nice deep inhale, open mouth, let it go. So I have something for you to do this week. This week, I want you to shower yourself with random acts of self-love. Treat yourself with kindness. Write down 5 things you love and appreciate about yourself. Write down your gratitude list. Look at it. Feel into it every day. Get out in nature. Get a massage. Treat yourself with those acts of kindness that sometimes we just get caught up. We're busy. We do it for everybody else, but not for ourselves. Remember, the key to restoring harmony in your relationships is the relationship with your own self. Start there, and your relationships will begin to mirror different things back in your experience. Life is an inside-out job. It all starts within here. So take those moments to love yourself, to be an appreciation for the magnificent expression of life that you are, and you will be well on your way to not only restoring harmony in that facet of your life, but in your life as a whole, so that you can bring your music, your passion, your calling out into the world and more successfully navigate the twists and the turns of the human experience that we all get to move through. It's all there for our evolution, our growth, our unfolding, and our expansion. So make sure you tune in later this week. I'm going to have a musical note where we can dive in a little bit deeper into this process to help you build that energy of self-love within yourself, and continue to look to see how life responds. But take on those actions, those loving actions every day, and look to see what begins to open up for you. You're a beautiful expression of life, and you deserve to be loved. And why not start with loving your own self? Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. Hey, make sure if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to tune to any of the other frequencies or strings of your life, I invite you to go back and look at the previous episodes. We're more than halfway through now. We'll be finishing up over the next 2 episodes, completely tuning the 6 strings of your life experience so that you can play more beautiful music throughout every facet of your life. Take care. Have a harmonious day.